Did you know that there's different types of penguin? Welcome, we have a very special guest in the studio today. It's me. No, I'm kidding. It's not. It's this guy right here, Renzi Feliz from The Penguin, aka Victor Aguilar. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great. I'm super excited to chat about the show. It's streaming now on Crave. How are you feeling?
I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm happy it's out. We've been working on this thing for a long time, and so it's just, it's great for it to finally be out, and people seem to be liking it, so.
Okay, love it. So for those kind of, in the DC world, or for those who maybe don't even really know what this show is about, because, it's got some ties to the Batman, can you explain kind of where this story stems from?
Yeah, it's kind of like a spin-off on that last Batman movie, but essentially it's just this mob drama, crime drama about this underdog guy named Oz, and he sees there's a power vacuum now in the drug game in Gotham, and he sees a way for him to rise to the top, and he puts his hat in the ring.
So listen, the smart play here is to kill you and stuff you in the trunk with Stinky over there. Be done with the both of you.
No, it doesn't. We don't have to date that.
It's a goddamn fact, Vic. It just is.
No. Wait, hold on. You can't. I can help you. With whatever you need, I can help you.
Yeah, how do I need you?
Okay, awesome, love it. Now I started watching the show. I'm hooked, and I don't even really watch shows like that, but it's been really great so far, so I'm loving it. How is this role different than things that you've done in the past?
I think it's definitely the darkest thing I've ever been a part of.
I bet,
It's a pretty dark and twisted show.
I was in Encanto.
Yeah, very different vibe from Encanto. Yeah, it's Encanto's kind of light and fun and family friendly. This one, I'd say, is the opposite of that. The first episode kind of has its moments for humor and can be kind of funny, but as the show goes on, it gets pretty heavy. So it's the darkest thing I've been a part of. But it's also the pace doesn't slow down on the show. Like, it just keeps pushing forward, and it's a lot of fun to be a part of.
So then, for you personally as an actor, how was that challenge of doing something different like this? Getting in that
great.
mindset.
I mean, you love it. I mean, that's what you hope for and dream for as an actor, is that you get to do different things. Not just one sort of tone, not one genre, not one anything. You get to kind of jump around and play in all these different worlds, all these different tones. It's great.
Yes, I love it. Okay, and then were you a fan of like the DC comics and the movies beforehand?
I was a fan of the movies for sure. Okay. Yeah, I didn't necessarily read comics growing up or anything, but I was definitely a fan of the movies. I mean, I grew up on the Christian Bale, Christopher Nolan Batmans, and so that was like the coolest thing to me. And then I was a massive fan of the movie that came out in 2022, the Batman, the one that we're kind of basing the show off of. And so before I got that audition, I was already a fan of it. I was a fan of Colin's performance as Oz specifically. I was like, that's such an incredible, I can't believe it's him kind of job. And so to get the audition, I was like just, over the moon. And then to get the role, it was even beyond.
That's crazy. Like, just trying to put myself in your shoes, like to be a fan of something and then get the part to be in that something.
Yeah.
Like,
it's wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's cool.
I love it. Well, were you nervous kind of going into it, just knowing that you've seen it and you've seen also the movies prior leading up to it? Were you nervous about, the fans? Did you feel like a sort of pressure at all?
I felt pressure more like to meet the bar that Colin was going to set. Colin is a phenomenal actor, and he's phenomenal in the show, and he's phenomenal in the role. And so I knew that I would have to, I was going to be opposite him for so much of the episode, and I was afraid that I was going to look. Yeah, I was afraid that I was going to look real amateur next to him.
Not
so that was where. Oh, thank you. But that was where all my nerves were coming from. Was just kind of trying to match, even half of what he was doing.
Okay, well, that kind of brings me into my next question. How was it working with Colin Farrell? Yeah, he plays Oswald Cobblepot the Maine. So yeah, how was that like?
It was a lot of fun. I mean, well, fun is an interesting word. It was an incredible experience.
Yes.
That's for sure. And it was fun in a lot of ways. I mean, you get to explore so much with these characters and in the scene, and everything's new, and every take is different. And so that kind of thing is really exciting. But the show isn't that fun.
Yes.
And so you're dealing with a lot of serious things.
Heavy topics,
yeah. So that part, maybe that's why fun isn't necessarily the right word, but it was definitely a phenomenal experience.
Yes, love that. And I mean, he had a pretty lengthy process with the whole prosthetics and stuff to put on. Yeah. That took a long time, and honestly, it looked so realistic. So was it kind of weird to see him transition into that? Was he automatically in character once the prosthetics were on, or like?
Yeah, kind of. It almost would have been more weird to shoot with Colin without the makeup on, because I'm so, I know his face. I'm a fan of his. I've seen seen a lot of his movies, it almost would have been more intimidating to look him in the eye instead of looking this other thing that I was looking at, Oz. And so
That's almost, yeah, that's cool though.
yeah, it was awesome. It made it easier for me as an actor. You know, you're in the. I'm telling you, it looks phenomenal on camera, on screen. I'm 2 inches from his face, and I can't tell that there's a mask on.
Wow.
It's actually an incredible job
That's insane.
what Mike Marino and their team did with the special with the makeup and stuff. And so really, really awesome, really fun, and exciting.
Yeah, love that. Well, obviously you're here chatting with us. We're a music brand, so I kind of want to spin this a little bit in a music direction. So
right.
your character Victor
Yeah.
becomes his driver in the
Yeah.
show. So obviously as a driver, as Victor, what kind of music would you play for Oz? What do you think's on Oz's like
We
aux
talked about that a
list?
little bit. There's like he likes the old school kind of like jazzier stuff.
Yes.
He actually puts on a couple vinyl records in the show
Yep.
as the show goes on. And so I think Victor would be very careful not to play anything that Oz doesn't like.
Yeah.
I don't think Victor would play any of his music in the car.
You know.
Yeah, Oz is a pretty scary dude. So I think he'd just he'd stick to what Oz likes, and yeah, it'd be some old like jazz records or something like that. yeah.
Okay, so for Oz, just jazz records. I also in one of the, I think it was the first episode when he turned on the car and like 9 to 5 came on and you're laughing. That
Yeah,
was
I guess
fun.
Oz also low key. I don't think he'd want me to know that, but he likes. I think he likes a little bit of Dolly Parton sometimes when he's by himself.
I love that. Okay, well, you Renzi in real life. What's on your aux playlist? Give me some songs. We can make like a driving playlist.
Oh man, well
What
we're in
would you listen
Toronto.
to?
I'm a big Drake fan. I do like his music. I like Bad Bunny's last album. I've been listening to that a
slay.
bit. Recently, I'm trying to think what I've been listening to recently. For the show actually, what I did was just to get into character every day, or really to lose my own character. It's more like to get neutral. I would listen to. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. Howl's Moving Castle. That's a gorgeous soundtrack. It's this Miyazaki movie, and it's a beautiful, beautiful soundtrack. I actually and so every morning before I get into character, when I was putting on the clothes, I would
Yes.
start that album and just play it from like front to whatever, however long I got through the process,
Love.
and then I would come out kind of like in this interesting space and like get deeper or whatever.
Yeah.
And then
Gets you in a state of mind.
yeah. And recently I've actually liked. This is kind of maybe my friends wouldn't like. Be the most proud of me, but I've actually been enjoying the Sabrina Carpenter album.
Oh,
when
I
it came
love-
out. Do you like it?
Yes.
I think she writes a damn good song, so
Love
I've been
it.
a fan of it. Yeah.
Which song did you like on the album?
Oh man, there's a few. I liked Sharpest Tool. I liked Coincidence. I liked Lighter Girls. I like Slim Pickens. There's a few on there that I'm a fan of.
So if you were a mob boss, what do you think your name would be? Oz's is the Penguin.
Oh damn.
What would your mob boss name be?
El Finito. This just means like the skinny one. I think.
You literally came up with that so quick. Did you have that on lock?
Nah,
He's like,
that's off the top. Yeah, but it also sounds like like the end, El Finito, like El Fin.
Finito.
Yeah, so that'd be me. Yeah, don't f with him.
I
don't
like
curse
that.
like yeah.
No, you can curse.
Okay, cool. Yeah, don't fuck with me.
Last thing I want to do today, I brought up some paper and some markers. If you've been wondering what this is, I want to do a little 1 minute for us to just draw a penguin. So I just want us to like
Yeah, all right.
draw a penguin.
This was never my best skill set in school. This is gonna be bad.
So I don't even want to look at yours because I
Okay.
want to get surprised. So I'm gonna do mine this way.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna peek. So
All right,
I guess we have 1 minute.
of expectation right away.
Okay.
From now.
It's okay. Me too.
Cool.
Cool. Ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
Did you know that there's different types
Fuck.
of penguin? Fuck is crazy.
I already got messed this up.
Is crazy. I'm like trying to make conversation. He's like, fuck. Did you know that there's different types of penguins? I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's like I've seen like a bushy eyebrowed one. Well, some of the penguins were kind of these like inspirations for what Mike Marino made in the visage of the penguin.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he like took the eyebrows from certain penguins.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
20 more seconds.
Oh my god.
10 seconds.
Oh my god. I tried.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna do a grand reveal on 3.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my
I
gosh!
forgot the stomach thing.
I thought that last second.
You see, mine look. What does that even look like?
The bushy eyebrows. He's kind
I
of like
talked about the bushy eyebrows.
got a penguin body but a human face.
Yeah, he's got a very human face. What did I do?
No. Yours is sick.
Well, he looks sick, I think.
Honestly, can I get you to sign this? We'll frame this here
All
somewhere.
right, yeah. Don't frame it. Don't. You're gonna go.
We'll
through
just keep
that.
it for memories.
That's my best.
Gotta get the things that you can sell on eBay while you can. Love it. Okay, well, Renzi, thank you so much for joining us in the
Thank
studio.
you,
Congrats
guys.
on the show.
Thank you.
Any last words?
Watch the Penguin on
Crave.
Crave. Cool.
Bye, guys. Much love.